for people how to know me, they know me by somebody's girlfriend or somebody's whatever. Only my one video is out, so I can't really expect them to take me as an actor or something. It was amazing. I think for anyone doing their first film, it is a very beautiful journey, and I think every day is a moment for you, and as exciting as the other day. It was a beautiful experience. I learned so much from my whole team and from every actor in the film, and of course from the director Neeraj sir. So yeah, I had lots of fun. I was a state level basketball player. In my family, everybody was crazy for cricket. So I remember when we used to have those World Cups and those T20 matches, like India-Pakistan match, everybody would just gather and watch the series, like, you know, and would scream and all. I used to like cricket, but I wasn't a fan of cricket. Also the fact when I shifted here, when I started working, I was really off TV. I couldn't watch TV at all. So yeah, I'm like in between. I like cricket, but not like a fan or not like a follower of cricket. Yes, I've seen him. I remember the first time when he came and he became a sensation. Also, his fashion style saved me. He had this long hair and he used to do those helicopter shots. It was really like mesmerizing and amazing to watch him like that, and how he became the captain of the country, and now how he has changed himself from that phase till this phase. I think it's very interesting. I used to watch when I was young. I think till I was in school, because then I shifted to college. I used to stay in a hostel and we didn't have TV, so we couldn't watch. I never thought of becoming an actor. I was very, very shy and very introvert. I couldn't speak to people. I didn't have friends till I was 15 or something, because I didn't know how to talk to people. I was so shy that they're gonna judge me. And I think it was just destiny. Sometimes you don't plan things. Sometimes you don't know what's gonna happen. I think that's the best time, and I think that's the best way to explore yourself. Films and modeling just happened to me. Never planned. Never knew that I'm going to be an actor. Not even for a second I thought, because I was so shy. I never thought I'm going to be in front of camera, so comfortable and, you know, acting and doing different stuff. Started with modeling. My mother, she was very fond of, you know, all these beauty pageants and, you know, like Miss Indias and all of that. She wanted me to participate. And I did it for her, but I think I wasn't into that so much. I was a tomboy when I was growing up, so I couldn't really digest the fact to walk in heels, to wear makeup. Now I look like a girl, now I have to do certain things to look in a certain way, but when I was young, I was a complete tomboy. Like, I would have short hair, I would wear like jeans and, you know, like t-shirt, loose t-shirt. I started modeling because I was getting jobs from Mumbai to do commercial, and I was like, why not if I'm making money? So I started with that, and then eventually I shifted to Mumbai because there came a point where my college wanted me to choose one, either to be a model or to be a BTech student, because you need focus. And I don't know how, it just came from inside, you know, one of those things, like just your instinct sometimes just tells you what to do. That was my calling. I didn't know if I wanted to do, I didn't know how I'm gonna manage, I didn't know how I'm gonna survive or live, where I'm gonna live. Just happened, and now I'm here, I'm happy. So I remember I was 18 or 19, I don't remember, and I was confused that if I should choose my college or continue modeling. My mother came up to me and she said, do what your heart says, and we'll always be there for you. And they were always there for me, and I think they were the ones who brought me here, and whatever I am right now is because of them. Every day was a struggle for me. Every day I had to convince myself that, because in a way I got stuck in Mumbai because I decided not to complete my studies, and I used to feel, because I was still young, I wasn't like so mature or so just coming into profession like modeling where you have to be so mature and you have to follow certain kind of work ethics. I used to miss my friends back in college. I used to miss doing those small things, sitting in the canteen because suddenly there was a break from all this and suddenly I was this woman, and trying to look good and trying to convince people through my commercials or whatever. So that was a point in my life where I felt like I'm stuck here. But slowly, I started enjoying it more. I like this feeling of being independent and not being dependent on anyone, including my family. And my family, when they started feeling proud of me, I think that was the moment I felt like that's where I. Till my 12th actually, I used to have science and maths books. Like I was BTech, like math, biology, physics, chemistry, everything. I had everything. But I think when I came to college, I was also involved in a lot of extra activities like dancing and games. So when I came to the college, I took BTech Biotech, and then I had all the medical students with me in the class. And nobody was sporty, nobody was into any other activity than studies. So somewhere I just felt like this, I don't belong here, I want to do something else also. I want to study. So I was this person, like who would study in the night, and the next day I would score good marks. So I never used to attend classes also. I would never know what's happening in my class. I will make some excuse, I'll bunk the class, but when I have to go for my exam, I'll score decent marks or whatever. Goku. I don't know if you know about this. It's very weird, but I used to have dreams about Goku when I was young. Like that, I want him. He's my guy. I don't know where I'm gonna find him, but he's gonna be my guy. So he was my first crush, and I was a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. Like I used to follow me and my sister every evening 6:30 or 5 o'clock. It used to come in and just sit and watch. And every time we used to repeat it, we'll still watch the show. Amazing. He's a very friendly guy and he doesn't make you feel for once like intimidated or nervous or anything. He doesn't tell you what to do. That's the best part about him because he knows that I'm a newcomer. There might be few things that I don't know, but he would give me that space where I will explore the things. So I will explore my part, my character, and he wouldn't tell me what to do. And at the same time, we both are Rajputs and we both like food, and he was studying in Delhi, I was in Delhi for a few months. So we connected really well because we were only talking about food. Like entire shoot we were talking about food. What to eat, where to go. If you have grown up in Delhi or North India or Lucknow even for once, the food there, the taste is unbelievable. Because I have this taste, I've grown up in North, so I miss that masala and the different kind of masala or whatever they put in their dishes. Actually here I like Maharashtrian, I like pav bhaji. Sorry, not pav bhaji, vada pav. So I remember going to that college in Juhu, Biribai, and they give you this big vada pav. I was so fascinated. I was like, oh wow, you can have vada pav like this also. So yeah, I like that. And I have a big time sugar crave. I always get sugar cravings. I love sugar. And actually chocolate, I would say, like specifically chocolate, anything with chocolate. But chocolate is something that I love. It was during the promotion and we really bonded well. She's a very sweet person, and somewhere now we both feel that we wish that we work together. It was a very nice. She's a very nice person. We bond well. That's what he taught me. Don't act. He said, "These are your lines. Just say the line. How you will say it in real life." And it's actually so true when you see those small moments, when you see those small scenes. You will feel it's how real it is and you feel the character. You don't feel it's a film, you feel it's a real life going on. So I think that's something I want to take with me as an actor. have asked me this question, and every time they ask me, I give them my answer. But nobody writes that answer for me. So for me, it's useless to say that, I feel a certain way, we are like friends or whatever, because people have to make money, I guess, over something, right? And every day you can't have like amazing gossip going. But it's fine. It doesn't affect me at all. My work affects me. That's something I'm working for. I'm really working hard for. These are the things which are part and parcel of life that will come and go. So for people, how to know me? They know me by somebody's girlfriend or somebody's whatever. Only my one video is out, so I can't really expect them to take me as an actor or something. Once my film comes out, that's the time, that's the point when I'm waiting to see how people are going to react